Point of order, Chair. There is a person, I think it is Honorable Farah, who is answering questions for the nominee.
Honorable Farah is out of order. Is he the one making you? Honorable Dawood, please don't incite other members against Honorable Farah, because that induces him to answer questions for the person who is being vetted, and that is not very fair. So, Honorable Dawood, don't make Honorable Farah answer questions.
And Chair, on the same
nominee.
On the same note, I would like to know when he was acquitted. When were you acquitted?
When were you acquitted of the charges?
2018.
In 2018. All right.
When was he charged? Because we need to relate those time. When was the plea taken and when was the acquittal?
I think, to be frank and honest, if there was an acquittal, then I don't think the rest of it is relevant. Yeah. If there was an acquittal, all those are it's nullification of what had taken place. So without delving into that, he confirms he's not been convicted of any criminal offense in the past. Have you been cited as having breached Chapter 6 of the Constitution on integrity and ethics at any one time?
No.
He answers no. Conflict of interest. You are going to IEBC, and there may be people in there who are your relatives or you have interest, you've done business with IEBC before. Do you have any conflict of interest with IEBC?
None. No relatives, no business.
What would happen if a conflict arises in future?
Of course, I will declare, but I will not have anything to do with IEBC and its matters.
You will declare the conflict because that's what you're required to do.
Declare the conflict.
All right. Do you do any pro bono works? Pro bono means free, to help the community in various ways. And where do you do that?
Mr. Chairman, we are involved in too many community activities of charity. Orphanages, helping the sick. We do that. It's all over. In Nairobi, in Baka.
Where do you do that? In which parts of the Republic?
In Mandera County.
Mandera County. All right.
Is it we or you?
It is you, and maybe you could do with many other people. But you say I do with other people so that we know whom we are vetting. So as we conclude this, what is your plea to this committee, or what are your last words to this committee?
Mr. Chairman, my last word to the committee is to thank them sincerely for bravely putting questions that to me. Mr. Chairman, I believe that I bring on board what is required to navigate the electoral process of this country in the most peaceful manner. Having served and worked through whatever we have gone through the elections of this country, I think I can be able to provide the required support. Mr. Chairman, I want the committee to have faith in me, to have faith in my resolve. I can be able to stand firmly and say no when no is the answer. I will not be persuaded by anything against the law, and I promise that I will be able to do the best, to the best of my knowledge, and make sure that I put the country first in all my endeavor to run the electoral process if given the opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Noor. That concludes our discussion. We won't give you our decision now, and in fact, our decision is purely intermittent in between because we have to take it to the House. You'll be hearing from the House of Parliament, the National Assembly, as regards the decision with everything you've given to us. We will consider and we'll make a recommendation. Then the House will make a decision. Otherwise, thank you so much for the engagement this afternoon. You are discharged. Please return to him his original documents. And Sanjit Tams, you may usher him out. And if there is coffee, offer him a cup.